Atlanta Plugged In starts now.
The COVID-19 pandemic is creating unprecedented challenges, so consumers are looking for safer and more reliable payment options. Joining us today is Emmy and Peabody Award-winning consumer expert Claudia Lombana, who is teaming up with Visa to share some timely public service information about government prepaid debit cards. Welcome, Claudia. Can you tell us how COVID-19 is changing the way consumers do business?
Yeah, this crisis has really profoundly impacted the landscape of consumer spending. We've seen the biggest shift ever in consumer spending, with consumers moving away from some of the top spending categories, which include travel, lodging, fitness, and apparel. Those categories all seeing huge drops in consumer spending, and then increases we have seen in the categories of groceries, food delivery, health and beauty items, and home improvement have all seen big increases. But really, a large part of this story is with e-commerce, online spending. More and more consumers turning to online spending during this time of crisis to make their purchases. April of 2020, April of this year, compared to April of last year, we saw an increase of 209% for online spending, which we believe is a trend that will continue as the economy begins to reopen.
Okay, and are there other ways the pandemic is affecting people?
Yeah, concerns about finances have been top of mind for most people. Stimulus payments from the government have helped a little bit with that. Most people have received their paper checks or their direct deposits already, but there are still about 4 million Americans awaiting these stimulus payments, and the government has decided that those stimulus payments will be sent out in the form of an electronic payment card, in this case, a Visa prepaid debit card. And we want to talk a little bit today about what to expect if you have not received your stimulus payment yet and you are expecting one, because these cards are coming in the mail in what is a pretty nondescript white envelope, and some people are mistaking it for junk mail. So we want to make sure that if you're one of the 4 million people awaiting your stimulus payment, that you keep an eye out for this envelope in the mail. Again, it's a plain white envelope. It will come from Money Cardholder Services Network in Omaha, Nebraska. And keep your eye out if you are expecting still to receive one of these stimulus payments. And again, a Visa prepaid debit card is the way that the government is going to be paying out the remaining stimulus payments.
All right, thanks so much for that valuable information, Claudia.
You bet, thank you.
Get even more information along with fraud prevention tips at visa.com.